Que lo que mi gente de YouTube, we're back at it again. And I know, we've been absent for a little bit, but hey, things happen. And that's called life. So, want to do a quick thing that I've been thinking about just to kind of catch up with everything that's going on and on every single thing right now. But I want to do like something quick, something fire, so we don't take too much time, so I don't make y'all sit there and listen to me ramble. Let's do what I want to call a 10 under 20. So let's start by, so let's take care of this reason I was absent. Now let's go on to that first topic. Well, it's gonna be pretty simple. Just had an emergency on my family, had to fly out to DR, so that took some time to kind of catch up again. I've been doing a couple of switches here as well to improve it as we continue, so not to put too much time into this topic, but just so y'all know, I'm still gonna kick it. I'm still gonna keep going with this because this is something that I want to do. I've been trying to do this for a while, and now that I'm kind of getting into the rhythm of things, like, I don't want to fall too behind, and I want to keep a consistency because that's how YouTube works. If y'all familiar with it, then y'all know what it is. So, but yeah, so things happen. I mean, remember, we're human. We got a life, so things are bound to happen. But you just shake it off and continue. God will give you the strength to move forward. And so now it's time to continue on our path and doing our thing. So yeah, that's it for the elephant in the room. Let's go with the next subject. And yes, people, the whole weekend has been down to these two right here. I keep flipping my things, but it's these two right here. Kendrick versus Drake. I, till this date, cannot stop watching video reactions. I've watched numerous of reactions just trying to get a better understanding of everything. I mean, I do listen to Drake as I listen to Kendrick. Obviously, I listen to more Drake because Drake is a more of a mainstream top, artist or whatnot. And then Kendrick, it's from what I've learned and what I've seen, is that he's more of a laid back, come out every so often, do a record, boom, just go back. So that's why I don't hear Kendrick a lot. But not to put too much emphasis into this, but from what I've seen, and like I said before, I did my research. I've seen every reaction on this. I played every diss track left and right. And this is just my personal opinion. Whatever you guys think, you can just leave it down there. But I personally think that Kendrick won this battle. Comments and the popularity set so that he won. In my perspective, after listening to every song, he won. Just the rapping, the quickness of hitting back, it was just amazing. Plus, on the last Drake song, then the mood completely changed, and I think that one kind of took, like I said, to this day, I'm still listening to podcaster talk about this. I was actually this morning, I was actually listening to Joe Budden and on his podcast. So anyways, so yeah, just nothing much to say. Like I said, I thought Kendrick won, but you guys have your own opinion, your own voice. Just leave it down there. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, you guys, so on my next topic, I was checking out this article that Microsoft is actually closing 4 game studios. So it's just crazy and mind-boggling about the whole remember, this Xbox and PlayStation were the two rivals. So it's always been that for as long as I can remember, for as far as back as the Xbox, the normal Xbox, and I believe it was the PlayStation 2. Right. So I think it was PlayStation 2, regular Xbox. Then it came Xbox 360 against the PlayStation 3, and then the PlayStation 4 against the Xbox X or Series X. I mean, they have so many that I can't keep up with. But anyways, so it's kind of hard nowadays to see, and also kind of interesting to see where it's really Microsoft taking with Xbox, because the only reason that I still keep up with Xbox is because for some reason I still pay for the Game Pass, because I can obviously play it on my phone. I actually bought this thing just for that, so I can put it with my phone, and then I can, normally just play whatever is on the Xbox Game Pass. I also have this, which is the controller of the, I don't own an Xbox, but I can obviously play it with my PC. So that's why I keep a Game Pass account. But it's kind of interesting when you're closing down actually 4 game studios. Like, it'll be interesting to see what is the direction that they're going with, because whenever us, the gamers, think of you closing down 4 studios, that means that you're kind of giving up on your content or whatever games are going to come out. Then whatever game that we had in our head thinking like, oh man, are we going to get another Halo, a good Halo, or are we going to get a what is that zombie game that I play, stayed, like I just mentioned, Call of Duty. Obviously they're gonna, supposedly there's rumors there's gonna be a exclusive for Xbox, but we don't know that yet, because Xbox, obviously Microsoft owns Activision, but we don't know that for sure. What else? Let's see, on the Xbox side of things, I think that's about it for right now. So yeah, this just kind of hit me, and like I said, when I'm looking at the headline here, 4 game studios just closed, it's like, man, like, it's just this tells me that it continuing to going downhill, and maybe the competition is not there anymore from the Xbox to the PlayStation, even though it's like we're not getting a lot from PlayStation either. So, because it's been a while since I think since Spider-Man, probably since Spider-Man, I don't think there's anything that is like, oh, I'm waiting for this game to come out. So yeah, maybe that's what we got so far. Anyways, yeah, guys, check it out. Like, if you guys know more info about this, if you guys think there's something behind this, there's a purpose to this of closing 4, maybe they're closing 4 to focus on the ones that they prioritize more. That could be it. But anyways, if you guys know more about this, it's right there. Just let me know, and then if maybe we can talk about it on a different video, and we can go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, that's it for this one, to be honest. Let's move to the next one. And as y'all can see in the title, things are hard nowadays. It's hard everywhere, to be honest, because so we just talked about 4 game studios of Xbox, Microsoft closing down, and now we're at here, which is Tesla layoff continue. So here are 600 jobs the company cut in California. I was actually getting a quick video on this, and so basically these people involved, the actual people that were behind the superchargers around the gas stations that we see nowadays. That's gonna be interesting to see what direction actually they're going to, as you know, because one of the reasons why I think here, in my particular opinion, like I said, is that Tesla, it's really big. It's because they have charging stations everywhere, dude. Like literally any Wawa gas station that you see in my area, yeah, it has a Tesla, charging station. As of the other EV cars, then no, I there's not a lot of stations for the other EV cars, so that's why I think at this perspective, Tesla is the one on top. And as I was reading too, there was they passed out and they approve I don't know what you call it, if it's a law or an agreement or something, about that you can actually just grab a what it's called an adapter for the regular EVs or that are non in the Tesla ecosystem, that you can just actually just put this on, and you can actually plug a Tesla charging station, so you can actually use a Tesla charging station. Like that's, I think, in my point of view, that's going to be good for the EVs, for the other EVs are not on the Tesla ecosystem. But I think it's kind of bad on the Tesla side of things, because then obviously now these stations are going to get packed with non-Teslas and Tesla's EVs or cars. So, but this is probably, like I said, another thing, like just like we talked about Microsoft. It may be that they're trying to now focus on the maintenance side of things instead of keep building or creating or inventing stuff. They probably said, well, now that we have the kind of charging ecosystem built up, then now we just need to focus on how to maybe get it better, maybe get more, do the maintenance, because like I said, now the other EVs are going to come into the whole Tesla chargers ecosystem, so maybe they're going to focus on that. Who knows? But boy, 600 jobs is a lot. It's we're talking about jobs, but man, that's a lot of people. So, but hey, when companies do make decisions like that, hopefully, for us, then we take it as they're trying to do what's best for the company, and maybe come back at it at a different time and probably get these people back on, because it's layoff. When normally when it's a layoff, then company lets you go for a little bit until they can get back on their feet, and then hopefully they call you back, and then you're back on the job. So I've seen this happen. So yeah, so like I said, let's see how it goes and what direction the whole Tesla thing goes, and let's see if there's any more layoffs in the upcoming months. But yeah, that's it for that. Let's move on to the next. And yes, sorry, I'm not gonna sound too enthusiastic about this game, but yeah, it's another Assassin's Creed. Boy, now don't get me wrong, I used to love Assassin's Creed game. Like every time I see any upcoming titles of Assassin's Creed back in the day, man, I was hyped. I was all the way in. I was doing pre-orders. Yeah. But to be honest, ever since Black Flag, the hype is not there anymore. At least not for me. So last Assassin's Creed I gave it a shot was Valhalla, and I played a lot of that. I thought it was a good game. I didn't finish through it. I don't know why. Probably because of a lot of grinding, but it's still a fun game, a really fun game, improving and everything. But today we're talking about Assassin's Creed Shadow, and it looks promising because it goes to Japan, the whole samurai, warriors, ninjas, all that kind of good stuff. This what's playing right now is a cinematic trailer only a cinematic trailer. We didn't get no gameplay. We didn't get no actual gameplay, which is kind of hard to tell if it's an in-game engine trailer or if this is just, you know, a regular cinematic type of game. But nonetheless, there's been quite a buzz on the internet, but not just because of because of the people are hyped for the game. It's because we're going back again to this whole nowadays agenda. The guy that you're seeing is supposed to be two protagonists, a girl and a guy. The girl is actually a Japanese girl. And then the guy, he's supposed to be an actual person, like back in the day. But as far as I can see, and people are saying, is that he was not a full-blown samurai. So for Ubisoft to actually take him and put him as a main character, it's like it's throwing people off, especially on the Japanese community. Is throwing them off because instead of actually choosing a person from Japan, then they're choosing this guy. But now with everything nowadays, and we know why they're choosing this guy. But hey, that's in everything, in anything right now. The November 15 of 2024. Okay, so that's actually this year. In my personal opinion, like I said, if it's a good game, I'm not gonna care if it's, you know, if he's white, black, or brown. As long as the gameplay is good, as long as we get something new, something fresh from Assassin's Creed, then yeah. But judging from my previous Assassin's Creed, then this one I am definitely gonna wait out. I'm gonna watch some of my favorite reactors on this game because I am not gonna pre-order. I said to myself that I was not gonna pre-order another Assassin's Creed for a while until Ubisoft proved me wrong. So anyways, not gonna keep going on this topic. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait, check some reactions out, and according to the reactions, then I'll decide whether to buy it or not. Maybe I'll make a sacrifice and buy it for the channel here, so you guys can check it out before deciding to buy it or not. So anyways, that was it for Assassin's Creed Shadows, coming on, as you can see, November 24 of 2024, November 15th. So that's for that. Let's move on to the next. And this is going to be our next one. We actually got not an actual release date, but we got a window shortened. I don't know, like, you know. And so now they're saying that it's officially that GTA 6 will come out on, you know, fall of 2025. So fall, it's September, I believe. If I am completely wrong about this, burn me in the comments. But I believe that fall is gonna be on September, I believe mid-September, if I'm not mistaken. So at least that's what they're saying, that the actual release date is gonna be. But that's if they don't have any delays on the game, because like I said, games could be delayed, they could push it back. Rockstar is not you know, it's one of those type of companies that they like to be perfect on their games, or at least as much as they can. So if the game does come out with some bugs or anything in that sort, then they will push it back. So, but if they don't, then according to this and according to the internet, it's coming on fall of 2025, which that day, whatever the release date is gonna be huge. This game is really gonna take over, because you know that this is the game that everybody and their mother is waiting for. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the whole game releasing, the whole PS5 Pro rumors to get ready for this game. I'm excited for all that. So Now it's just time for us to, to just wait for it, wait till it comes out. But at least now we have a window, I guess, of when the game comes out. So let's hopefully, let's say that the game is a good state once it comes down to that date, and it doesn't fall into any delays, and we do get this game on fall of 2025. So, but yeah, that's it for that. GTA 6. Let's wait for it. And on our next quick topic, actually, this great game that we were just talking about, Assassin's Creed Shadow, but this game is actually one of the best right now at, warriors, samurais, and stealth, and all that, and just made its way to the PC. So now it's not an actual PS5 exclusive or PS4. It's actually now on the PC. So one, obviously, is going to have better graphics. Two, like I always do, I cannot wait for modders. I cannot wait to see what modders are going to do with this game and where is it going to take them. The creations are going to be endless. So the modder community is going to have fun with this game, just like they have done with other PlayStation exclusives. So, but yeah, there's really not much to this topic. So it's going to be great. Like I said, it has good graphics. It's a really good game. So like I said, just can't wait to see what modders will do with it. And we'll see, like, as far as graphics, how much they can improve on this game. So anyways, Ghost of Tsushima on PC. That's it for that. Let's move on. And our next one, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of basketball. Bronny James, this guy, not that guy, because you already know that's LeBron, but that guy that's cast the ball right now, that's Bronny James. You already know that's LeBron James' son. He's been the talk of the weekend. He's been the talk of the week, probably. The whole deal of him now in the combine, getting drafted to the NBA, he's getting a lot of heat, man. He's getting a lot of heat, probably more than what it should, because to be honest, my point of view, that he's, they putting too much cameras on this kid, and they're actually taking away from probably the kids that are actually going to be drafted number one, and the lottery picks is probably going to be number one, number two. So I still to this point don't know who's going to be drafted number one or number two, because the attention has been on Bronny James. But a lot of people say he looked good. I think he looks good too, but it kind of does make sense that there's a lot of people saying that he just needs more time. They need to see more of him. I need to see more of him. But I guess things are moving a little too fast, according to everybody's, because his dad wants to play with him before he retires. So we already know LeBron doesn't have a lot of time left. So that's why probably everything's going too fast and pushing, But hopefully that doesn't hurt Bronny, because he does seem like a good kid. He does not seem like like being social media, like with bad issues or things like that. Like, most likely all I've seen of Bronny is like his TikToks with his brother. So I have not seen him in any trouble, and he's really good in the media, like, doing interviews and things like that. So like I said, hopefully this doesn't affect him in the long run. Hopefully he can keep up and and make a name for himself, which he said that's exactly what he's focusing on, and that's what he wants to do. And that playing with his father, well, that's LeBron's thing. That's what LeBron wants. So, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, I wish the best, for Bronny, because he seems like, he really wants to make a name for himself. He looks good playing. So hopefully, he can actually do that and do this thing. And maybe now, a couple of years from now, then, we're actually, instead of saying LeBron, now we can say Bronny. So yeah. So anyways, there you guys have it. As for that, let's move on to the next one. So for our next topic, yes, I'm gonna give you a little bit of sneaker side of news, and that is that the Jordan 11 Low Space Jam version just came out, just dropped. I talk about this because I do have my fair share of sneakers a while back. Not because I didn't like them, obviously, because I do love and I wear all of my sneakers. I am going to continue buying once I take care of, a few things I have, personal things that I have, and personal goals that I want to meet. But I don't, I do love buying sneakers. I don't buy them for the hype. Let's get that straight. I buy them when I really like them. I have to like them in order to wear them. I don't buy them because, oh, they just dropped, so I gotta wear them. No, I wear them because I like them. I wear them because they feel comfortable, or because something is different. I like to stand out on when it comes to things I wear. I don't like to wear what everybody else is wearing. So so that's just me. But they look good. I've never been a fan of the 11 lows. I always like the high tops. So, but this one actually looks good. I don't own a pair of Space Jams. I only have the Breads 11 high. So, but I've always been dying to buy the Space Jam high tops. And but now, yeah, I just saw that the low version just dropped. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the lows, but they do actually look good with some, with some high, socks or whatever. So maybe if I find them around, maybe I'll get them. But it's not something that I'm like going after. I prefer to grab the high top first, and then maybe in a long run or maybe down the line, then I can just, maybe I'll find these and I'll buy these. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you guys, if you guys are gonna get it, if you guys are gonna wait. I would like to see what you guys think. But that's it for that. Jordan 11 Space Jam Low. Stop it or not, let me know. And for this last part, I'm gonna share with you guys what I've watched so far in this couple of maybe weeks and probably month. And yes, I've watched the 1 and 2 of Rebel Moon. Interesting movie. It's kind of started a little bit slow for me. And then it moved, and I thought it moved like really, really fast. Like, it's a really fast-paced movie. So there's not much fillers in it. So, but yeah, I managed to watch 1 and 2, and I actually liked it. Not bad. So if you guys want, you guys check it out, and if you have, let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, we can talk about it later on. So yeah, on the next one, it's gonna be this show right here. Yes, Baby Reindeer. A lot of hype, a lot of buzz, but that's with everything on Netflix. It was a really short series. It's about, I want to say it was about 7 episodes, and man, it was crazy. I thought it was just crazy, but there's also like multiple things where I thought like that it threw me off of the whole story, because he could have done a lot of things to prevent everything that happened. I'm not gonna give you all spoilers. You guys check it out if you guys want. If not, you can definitely pass on this. This is, so you guys can saw a little bit earlier, this is a real life thing that happened. So yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. And it kind of gives you a perspective of how things are crazy nowadays. So yeah, so this is a story about this guy that is being stalked. This girl is actually stalking him, watching every move, texting him every time, and all this. So, but yeah, I thought it was interesting. You guys should check it out if you guys want. And again, if you guys did, let me know what you guys think down below. Let you guys, give me you guys' point of view on this. And yeah, check it out. Baby Reindeer. Let's move on to the next show. And from the next one is this one. It's called Euphoria. This actually show, it's not new. I think it had some time now, not sure exactly how much time out, but I've been watching this and it's one or probably the most craziest show I've seen. Right now I'm in season 2, episode 5, I believe, 5th episode, I think. And man, it's just a crazy show. I actually got this show from the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, because that's when everybody started saying that the Euphoria diss track from Kendrick Lamar, it was because of the euphoria of this, taking the name because Drake actually produced this show, or it's in the show, or is one of the producers. I don't know. But yeah, so that's where I got the name from, and I started watching this. And yeah, this is a really crazy ass roller coaster show. So I'm almost done with it. Yeah, that's all I've been in, to be honest. I've watched the Rebel Moons, I watched the Baby Reindeer, and I'm kind of almost done with this show. So if you guys have any recommendations, anything you guys are watching, also let me know, because I said I'm almost done with this and I need something to watch. So, but yeah, anyways, that's it. That's all I got. I kind of catch up with you guys. I'm gonna be hitting, like I said, I'm back on this thing. I'm gonna be hitting a couple of videos soon, so we can continue back on this, and hopefully we can stay in course and we don't get any more distractions. Pray to God that we don't, and pray to God that we give us the strength to keep moving and keep going with this, so we can continue growing. So anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe. You already know the vibe. Put it down in the comments, whatever you guys think, whatever I missed, whatever you guys know that I don't know, whatever I missed this month, you already know. Let me know. But anything else, I gotta go. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Bet you guys are too. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Peace.